And today, a man accused of stabbing a 77-year-old woman to death faced a judge in court. It was supposed to be a final plea hearing, but that is not what played out. Now, 9 months after Eleanor Bowles' death, her family and friends are still waiting for closure. 11 Alive's Molly Oak is at that courthouse with the latest.
In a matter of minutes, we learned there wasn't going to be any resolution today or even a trial date set for this case. Instead, things got pushed back 2 months. I talked with an Atlanta criminal defense attorney who's familiar with this case. He says there's not likely to be another hearing for a while.
Which could result in a delay in moving your case forward.
Today, a judge decided the man accused of stabbing a woman to death last year will have a mental health evaluation before a trial date is set. 9 months ago, Eleanor Bowles was found dead at her home in the Paces West neighborhood in Buckhead. Police released images from this security camera footage and later arrested Antonio Brown, who now faces multiple charges, including 4 counts of felony murder. By signing off on a motion for a psych evaluation, today the judge paused the case until that's complete and scheduled a status hearing for November 9th of this year.
I don't see a forensic evaluation being done that quickly, considering the backlog of psychological evaluations throughout the state, because again, you only have one entity doing those evaluations, and it's typically Georgia Regional Hospital that has their doctors to do the competency evaluation. So it could take more than just a few months. It could take 6 months to 9 months.
We talked with criminal defense attorney Gerald Griggs, who's familiar with the case, to get some insight on why this move may have been made.
The strategy is always to make sure your client is competent. They can understand what's happening. They can understand the role of the judge. They can understand the role of the defense attorney, the prosecutor, the jury. They have a cognitive understanding of what is happening.
He says the evaluation will determine whether or not he can stand trial.
And then ultimately, if he is found incompetent, he could plead not guilty by reason of mental defect.
However, he said there is a high bar for being found mentally incompetent, something he's only seen happen in his cases 1 or 2 times. For the latest on this case, head to 11alive.com. In Atlanta, Molly Oak, 11 Alive News.